See, he messing up the hypothetical. It's one or the other. You don't get to. Oh, I'm gonna do this one, but then on occasion I'm gonna do this one.
My discipline not there, I guess. 'Cause that cheese definitely gonna sneak in there eventually.
No, no.
Because technically dairy is cheese, right?
Yeah.
So that means I can't eat ice cream.
No, just cheese.
Just cheese. You can eat ice cream.
All right, it's cool. Fuck that American and that swish.
So you not eating no more baked macaroni?
Nah, I'm cool here. I'm cool to drop them out.
You know what?
I'm cool to drop them out, yeah. Because it's really only one season of the year that I really...
You only eat mac and cheese
Thanksgiving
and Christmas. You don't eat mac and cheese no other time of the year.
I'm not going to a restaurant and buying it.
I'm just saying, you make it at the crib.
Yeah, no.
Damn, that's crazy.
But I didn't grow up eating the quick mac and cheese that you put in the microwave either. Some people grew up like that, where they put a little water in it and shit.
I get the Velveeta.
Yeah, like the Kraft.
The Velveeta shells definitely was a staple.
The shells, yeah.
No, like the pre-made.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't fuck with them either, but
Yeah.
niggas had shells and cheese or regular mac and cheese with the Velveeta.
No,
for
our
sure.
EBT does sure so much.
That shit is like $2. It's cheese and shells. That's why niggas
I'd rather
buy
get the ramen noodle over that. If I had an option, give me the ramen noodle cups.
He got the cups, see?
Yeah.
So growing up, you didn't eat a lot of mac and cheese? I didn't eat. My mom, we used to eat like the shells with the cheese.
Right.
And my mama wasn't cooking. My mama wasn't going in there shredding cheese, like milk, like doing. She wasn't really making
little pack?
she wasn't doing the homemade mac and cheese like niggas want these days.
Nah.
Yeah.
That wasn't
You only got
normal.
that on special occasions.
Special occasions.
Right.
My mom, I ain't gonna cap. Growing up vividly, my mom could not cook. She got better at it.
Oh,
She did get better at it. She admitted. She admitted. Growing up, it was go for what you know night.
Yeah,
She knew go for what you know night. You know how to cook something, go ahead, put it in the microwave, do your thing.
Yeah.
But now she did have these Audra ways. That's what she called them. It wasn't Subway, it was the Audra ways. The Subway sandwiches, she can freak those for sure. But anything else, we was scarce on.
Was there a favorite? Like, what's your favorite My Duke's restaurant? I mean, not restaurant. My Duke's meal growing up. Like, what was you looking forward to your mama cooking?
The meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
The meatloaf. She knew what to do with the meatloaf. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. Well, what was your go-to if your mom was cooking?
Man, probably the fried chicken, and then when you do the shells and cheese with the baked beans, do two sides. That was flank.
Shit, my mama burgers. She makes some good cheese, but she made them all the time. But like that, she fried some catfish. That was gas too. So some catfish, for sure. Definitely.
Okay, smash burgers though. Are they ripping us off or what?
I'm not with the Ozempic burgers. No, the Ozempic patties, I'm cool on. Like, nigga, don't give me two of the skinny patties try to make it seem like this shit a regular burger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They put a little onion on that.
Right.
What do they call the thing? The curtain around it.
Yeah,
the little flaky thing. But y'all fuck with Freddy's, right?
Freddy's
was the first ones that was doing it.
Yeah.
If you ask me,
That's
Freddy's
a Wichita thing too, right? They started in Wichita, I'm pretty sure, or Kansas at least.
I always thought Brahms was just a Wichita thing until I moved to like other like Oklahoma and stuff like that. So it's a Midwest thing. So I don't know. Freddy's is in Oklahoma too, though.
It is okay.
Yeah. Now Spangles
it did start in Wichita,
Kansas thing.
Yeah, both of those started in Wichita. Freddy's and Spangles.
And Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut for sure.
Pizza Hut too. Yeah, Darth of the Hut. That's right.
They don't know nothing about that.
But now I feel like growing like as like I get older into like I feel like I'm gonna have a family and shit. Like my kids are definitely going to be eating better than I did when I was growing up.
Most definitely.
My mom we was just out to eat with our peoples, and my mom was like, shit, my they love when I fry some potatoes. I'm like, yeah, that's probably why I'm built the way I am now. Fried potatoes every other fucking day.
And it's not even like the French fry, it's the potato wedges. Because you're a little too lazy to cut them up just a little bit thinner for me.
Yeah, right. So, nigga, I feel like my kids definitely gonna be like, I'm gonna be a little bit more conscious. Well, I say that now, but then when I have them, like, nigga, we just about to go to McDonald's, so y'all niggas can shut up and get out my face. You know?
Now that I know, like, the benefit, I mean, like, the health risks that you, like, take on like when going to McDonald's, I probably would never take my kids to McDonald's just because it's quick. It's so many other places. Now that I live in Oklahoma, I'm gonna go to Whataburger first before I go to even think about McDonald's or any other place or a Sonic or something like that. But like I don't know, I just personally, if you 25 and up eat McDonald's, yeah, you need to reevaluate your life.
I'm dead.
No,
I'm dead. We had Galen on here. Galen said he fuck with the McDonald's.
bro.
Can't do it.
If it's 3:00 in the morning and the only things up are the Mexican restaurants, Alejandro's, Roll Runner, and I don't feel like waiting in line, I'll go get I'll go get a 10-piece nugget. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you.
I'm tight.
Whataburger is our spot.
We don't have one. No. We don't have
yeah.
Waffle House. We don't got Whataburger.
Waffle House
Those
is
are two
off
spots out
the
there.
chain.
Yeah.
Whataburger and Waffle House, you gonna go to before McDonald's. They ranked Whataburger the number one healthiest fast food spot.
What does that mean?
I did not healthy, but it's a ranking, I guess.
Yeah.
I fuck with the Waffle House. We definitely need one in the dub. We absolutely need one.
They opening everything else up out here. So.
Yeah. And what McDonald's, I fuck with the breakfast. The breakfast is unbeatable.
That was the only thing that I did like though about McDonald's.
Whenever I go to McDonald's now, I go for the breakfast. It's always in the morning.
The hash brown one used to go crazy.
Yeah, the hash brown is nutter.
The jelly, the strawberry jelly, strawberry jelly or grape.
Yeah, I'm both.
What am I using it for? Just whatever.
Like
if I'm putting on a
McDonald's-
biscuit,
Yeah, biscuit. Yeah,
give me the grape.
grape.
Give me the grape.
You prefer the biscuit to the
But if I'm
McMuffin?
if I'm doing like a peanut butter and jelly, I probably do a strawberry.
You are sick. You are
I'm
sick.
buying strawberry jelly for sure.
Yeah.
I'm an apple butter kind of guy, but if
You bougie.
if you gonna do a peanut butter and jelly, you gonna do strawberry over the grape?
Yeah.
You are foul.
If I go get like the Smucker's joint, like the one that's already pre-made,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the strawberry joint.
Wait a second. You actually do the mix?
Crazy.
No,
Peanut butter and the strawberry already mixed in one jar?
No, nigga, that's you.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I would never buy that. But going back to the EBT, it was definitely.
He got the
Going
jelly
back
and
to
the
the
peanut
EBT,
butter
it was
pre-mix.
definitely in the crib growing up. But
That's
I would never buy it.
crazy. The premix is crazy.
But no, I'm saying like the Smucker's, the already made sandwiches.
Like
they already
the
got
ones
the
you get
Uncrustable.
that-
okay.
Yeah, Uncrustable. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm taking the red pack. No? You think fucking with the red pack?
Nah, I'm judging too.
Yeah, I've only had those at school. I never bought them.
And it's always
for
the
crib.
grape, and I didn't eat them at school, but like a regular peanut butter and jelly, you make the motherfucker, yeah, with Peter
Fire.
Pan. You know what I'm saying?
When's the last time niggas have made a sandwich at the house?
I make them
I do
all
all
the
the
time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
And what you put it
lazy.
on? Bread, cheese, mayo, mustard, maybe, and calling it a day.
That's boom. God, you know me so well.
Now, I buy the
Original
sandwich spread.
Right, yeah.
I buy the sandwich spread though, like the Miracle Whip.
Okay, yeah,
over
yeah.
the mayo.
Right, yeah.
So we got a little relish in there, a little bit of different
Oh
taste.
hell
to
no, hell no. They got relish and Miracle
it.
Whip.
It got a little taste to it.
I don't
It's a
know.
little
I don't
sweeter.
know.
A little tang.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't like. I'm not about. If I'm making a sandwich at the crib, I'm not putting like lettuce. I'm not chopping up no lettuce, no tomato, no onion, like seasoning it up, like putting something. I'm
I'm good for like when I do cook, like the vegetables and stuff like that. I'll have extra over, and so I'll keep it in like a Ziploc bag. And then if I do have that just on the side standby, I'll take the time to actually put it on there. But to just cut up a whole onion just for one sandwich, that's dead.
I haven't had a good sandwich from a restaurant in a while though. Like I watch those like sandwich social media videos of like niggas in Jersey, niggas in New York. Them sandwiches look so good, but we don't really got no shit like that here.
The sandwiches on cartoons look the craziest.
With like a chopped cheese.
Yeah.
Chopped cheese go crazy.
Chopped cheese. I need mine with sausage though. They be having them with the bacon.
Bacon and cheese.
I'll take sausage too.
Damn. Pause.
Pause.
Welcome to another episode of the Workshop Podcast.
That's how they started.
Welcome to another episode of the Workshop Podcast, man, where it's always work to be done. We here in the basement and we just finished up Thanksgiving, still the holiday weekend, going into Christmas, going into December. It's brick outside.
It's brick as fuck.
But we here.
First weekend of it for real.
But it's 30 degrees outside. I got a coat on. I got a jacket, a real jacket, not no hoodie. I'm cold.
And if you're in the Midwest, you're gonna get slapped with that wind.
For sure.
Wind disrespectful.
Like, but I mean, if you've already tuned in, you see we got a special guest, friend of the pod. But we start with Darth. What's going on? What's the verdict, man?
You know, we just passed Thanksgiving weekend. Shout out to everybody that was able to find some time to kick it with their friends, kick it with their family, have some good food. And shout out to the Ohio State Buckeyes for beating the shit out of Michigan. I want to just be the first to say that this is how it always was and always was supposed to be, you know. And they can go back to irrelevance. I fucking hate that school. Fuck Dave Portnoy. Fuck Tom Brady that was on the call too. Well, he wasn't on the call, but he was there at the game. And fuck everybody in the state of Michigan. That's just how I'm feeling.
It's everybody in the state.
Everybody.
Have you ever been in Michigan?
Who?
Have you ever been in Michigan?
No. Why would I ever? If I was in Michigan and I was about to run out of gas, I'd have walked to the fucking border.
What reason would you go to Michigan for, though? Let's be honest. What's there?
What the fuck is in Michigan?
Yeah, what is
See
there?
the Pistons, and the last time
Kate
they was
Cunningham.
good. You know, I'm not even gonna talk about it. They be beating up the fans and shit, and the Pistons. Niggas will beat up the fans. Niggas gonna beat me up because I got an Ohio State shirt on. That's how they feeling.
Fuck, I mean, I'm an Ohio State fan too, so it's fuck Michigan all the way. But, you know, I fuck with Kate Cunningham.
There might be some good niggas in the state.
Yeah. You was a baby face, right?
I'll never fucking know.
I'm dead as fuck. Oh man, we got a friend of the pod. You know, this. I told someone earlier, like this. You was our first guest when we came back in the Shocker Studios when we first dropped our episodes back in Wichita. Man, Langston Underwood, what's going on? What's new since the last time you've been on the pod, bro? What's been shaking?
Man, God been good, bro. I can't even lie. I'm gonna start there. But just navigating through the life of living in Oklahoma, you know. I've really enjoyed just being and evolving and growing in that just whole atmosphere of just like being by yourself, like having to grind it out, having to figure out, you know, different avenues. I feel like it's really important to just try at least to get in an uncomfortable environment. And so I've been really enjoying it. Just staying consistent. That's the best thing I can do is just stay consistent in everything that I do.
Yeah, because I mean, content creator, like you make a lot of content from Instagram to TikTok to streaming and stuff like that. So, what is the biggest like day to day, right? What takes the most effort, like posting the content and like trying to be relatable to the people that's on the street, on like the platforms and stuff, like replying to comments, like liking, people responding to you, having to respond to them, or like actually making the content? Like, what do you?
I feel like you want to know the hardest part about it?
Yeah,
or?
what's harder for you?
I make content that I enjoy making, and I feel like that's what makes it fun, is because I've started making content just based off of my everyday life. So I never thought like content making was hard because I would just do whatever I was doing and just make content out of that. Like I just try to record my life, or like if I'm in the gym, I'm just record what I'm doing today, or if like I come up with an idea in my head, I try to write it down. But like the hardest part is actually like taking the time to make it, if that makes sense. Like it's some days I'm in the gym, or if I'm doing something, I'm locked in, I just want to get in and get out of the gym, but I'm like, okay, let me take these 2 little minutes to actually set up the camera, make it look right, and then do my set. But I really honestly don't feel like if you enjoy doing it, it's not hard at all.
Yeah,
The consistency is the hardest part. Consistency, but I've mastered batch content. It's weeks that I don't post. I mean, I don't make content because I have so much content to make. And then I learned like being able to repurpose. When you learn the master of repurposing content, taking old concepts and redoing it, especially stuff that's worked already. Like making content is really easy. It's just starting.
Yeah, just starting and keeping it going. So like we said, we finished up the holidays. Like we was around family, if you was around your family and stuff like that. So we were sitting down with my people and we were looking through like our a photo album. Like going through actually photo albums, like looking at the pictures, like, damn, how'd she get this picture? Like, I ain't seen myself in this outfit before. Or like, you know, damn, who is this? Like, oh, this is cousin Gary's girlfriend that was, you know, when she was around back in the day, she just happened to sneak into the picture and stuff like that.
Looking up people on Facebook.
Right. Like, who was this? Like, so, and now I was sitting there thinking, I was like, you know what's crazy? Like, people in like 20 years down the line, like, are we just about to be like flipping through our phones? Like, this is who, like, this is, are we gonna be putting it on the TV? Like, this is who. So, like,
I was just telling my cousin about this. Like, we had that conversation yesterday because she about to have a baby. I'm like, dang, y'all need to get a Karen now. But then I'm like, y'all also need to like go and get them printed off and make those album books again. Because at any point, the internet could be taken away from us. And I was looking at old videos from like 2021 and I'm like, this video is mad distorted, the quality is trash because stuff is elevated so much. You're gonna look back at that old footage and be like, this ain't even worth even, I can't make who this is, you know, like it's not worth even sharing, to be honest.
Yeah. But like, even like, cause my grandma, she was walking around with a camcorder at every like birthday party, every, you know, so we got old videos of like, you know, just old, my first birthday is on camera.
What
like
the,
you can go
the
find
timestamp,
right,
the date
right. Like you can go find my first, like my can pull up my first birthday party. You know what I'm saying? So what is the value between, like, do y'all feel like there's a sentiment of value when it comes to like picture taking or like memories with your family that are like what physical versus
that's
like,
the word. What it is physical versus digital. Digital is so much more convenient and it's so much more accessible. Like we just plug up this camera and then send it to a phone and then you can send it to wherever you want. But the physical over time it'll be worth more, like a vinyl, like a track. You can obviously get any song you want on your phone, but the physical copy of it is worth infinitely more.
Yeah.
The more and more we digitize shit, the more and more the physical will be worth, you know. But there's just not a lot, like disposable cameras.
Right.
Like at one point, the motherfuckers are gonna be expensive. You're not gonna be able to find them anywhere, you know, because they're just gonna do away with them. And the same thing with old vinyl records or anything of the physical provided, video games. We used to camp outside and they used to get a poster and a little, you know, trinket or whatever.
Or a walkthrough, you get the walkthrough guide or something like that. Yeah.
You know, so I mean,
the biggest things was the CDs that came with the poster, or the video games that came with the poster, the maps of the GTAs that you could, you know, actually go in there and look. Like, that was the best part of the physical copies of everything.
But do y'all think with that we're losing that? Do y'all think we're losing like some culture with it though? Do you feel like there's a lot of like
creativity?
Cause like
creativity.
Cause like shit, I download a game on the computer right now, and like I mean, not on the computer, on the Xbox right now, and it's right there. But when I used to get 2K14 back in the day, you got the LeBron poster, you could stick it up on your wall, and like this is what
I still got the Kobe poster.
Like
you know?
It just, I feel like it meant a little bit more then, you know. But looking back, like it's like I didn't get, like, you know, you care about it, but like now it's like,
would you at the ripe age of 29, 30 years old, would you go to a release and stand out in the crowd?
No, absolutely
no.
So I mean,
paying for convenience. We talked about that.
I wouldn't do that, but
that's what you would have to do.
Yeah. But it's it could be like shoes though, where you could get online and try to get it and just have to worry about the bots and everything that's on there.
But if you get it online, they have to send it to you in the mail. They're just gonna send you the disc. They're not gonna send you all the extra stuff for you standing in line. That's like stuff that you get for going and getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all over the Thanksgiving food?
Oh yeah. Oh, all gone. Sunday is the last day. I don't have any left, but Sunday is actually
turkey can last longer than Sunday. That turkey can last a little bit longer than everything else.
It can. I'm over it though.
Yeah.
4 days is what nigga said.
Yeah.
That's probably right.
Yeah.
For the size, I feel like that turkey can be used in so many different ways. If I need to put it on a sandwich, cool. If I need to put it, like, I can meal prep with a little bit.
You like turkey over ham?
Yeah.
You are a sick man.
Yeah. I do. If it's done right. Now, I'm one of those people that like the dark meat over the white meat.
That's like chicken?
little juicy.
in the bird. Okay. Yeah, bust down that hog for me though. You know what I'm
So
saying?
wait, thank you. You're not touching the turkey.
No, I'm gonna fuck with the turkey.
Yeah.
I fucks with turkey.
Yeah.
You know, I like. I guess they got dark meat in turkey too.
Yeah, the legs, the legs,
the dark
yeah.
meat in the turkey. But yeah, bust the whole hog down. You know what I'm saying? Especially with niggas. You know, niggas like pig feet. Niggas eat the intestines too. Obviously,
chitlins,
the
yeah.
chitlins.
If you making chitlins, I'm gonna get pissed
Bust
because
the
the
whole
whole house
down.
stink.
No, you got to make them bitches outside. Yeah.
But it don't matter when you open up the crock pot, you gonna still smell it.
That's cool. You got to keep the chitterlings in the garage.
Yeah, like it gotta be
know
away
what I'm
from the
saying?
family function.
Absolutely.
Spades or dominoes?
I'm we the spades.
Yeah,
Spades or
spades. Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure. But I need to. Spades is fun. Like I played a little bit at the game night community event, and I had a good time. You know.
I feel like not everybody knows how to like the concept of dominoes or like knows how to count how many dominoes.
That's
are
the
in people's
problem.
hands and
Counting
stuff.
is a problem for niggas.
Yeah. I've never really. I had to. Shit, I learned how to play spades probably like right when I turned 22, 23. You know, if you don't know, niggas don't teach you. You know, so you either got to learn on your own or like you got to be at a setting where it's not a lot of people around. And somebody really about to sit there and teach you how to play. You know, so that's like dominoes. Ain't nobody really. My pops don't play dominoes, so I ain't never really sat down and was like, hey, all right, this is how you play.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I be on the app, the domino app, but I've also been in environments where the whole house play dominoes. So you playing teams and then you rotating through people and stuff like that. So I've been in environments where dominoes runs the room, you know, but spades is it's easier to learn for the average person, you know.
You would say spades is an easier game to learn?
Spades is pretty easy to learn.
Because all you gotta do is count like your books.
I feel like people don't take the time to want to take the time.
There's actual. There's a lot of strategy.
Yeah, for sure.
In dominoes, you literally just have to count to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also gotta know that there's 7 of each number if you don't know that. Like
that's
you know,
extra
gotta know
strategy.
which.
You don't really have to know that to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's certain things within spades. If you don't do right, it'll
Fuck your
lose you the
team up.
game.
Yeah.
And don't underbid.
Do y'all feel like this is a hot topic? I want to see what y'all think. Uno is the most overrated card game.
No.
I've had some great nights on Uno.
Uno is an incredible game. Uno get niggas violent. That's how you know niggas are passionate about Uno. You know what I'm saying? When Uno's out, the passion is high, the competition is high. So I enjoy the fuck out of Uno.
And it doesn't matter how lit you are, you know the concept of Uno and you can play it.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say Uno is overrated is because there's no way, like you was talking about spades. Everybody plays spades the same way.
Yeah.
Dominoes. Everybody plays dominoes the same way, majority. Uno, you walk into a nigga house, they playing Uno, you don't know what the fuck the rules about to be.
Yeah.
Niggas is stacking 2s, niggas is stacking 4s, like niggas, it's like you putting down as many yellows as you can. Like, come on, it's too many like different variations niggas done took on. Like, so what are we doing when we walk through this door? Like, if we playing Uno,
House rules.
you
I ain't
gotta
played these rules
establish
ever
the
before.
rules.
bro, making shit up. Like people got the or like the wild cards that they be blanking niggas be putting
You know
like,
it's-
take 30 cards and take
Oh
10
my
shots.
gosh, I
Like,
hate
nigga,
those.
you want me to take 10 shots, nigga, or 30 cards?
You know it's bad when Uno has to make its own Twitter account and start telling people the rules. The Uno accounts be blowing me on TikTok and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They be actually telling people the
Niggas
rules.
fuck around,
in
pull out dick,
comments.
niggas got freaky, you know.
Where you get those at? Spencer's?
Take your clothes off and draw 2.
What?
Yeah, because I need to win. Ass nigga with 2 cards left, fuck it. It's worth more to me.
Uno do get like that though. Uno get
Nah,
like
for sure.
that.
Bragging rights.
I was
for
playing
sure.
with I was playing with my ex, and like they was playing, like we was playing with a group of people, like a group of homies, like a homie and his girl, like so we was all playing, right? And she was sitting next to me, and it's going, and bro, like niggas was just, all I had was like skip, like niggas playing draw 2s and stacking them up. But she ended up having to pull like 40 cards, bro. It was a silent ride home.
Oh, you was doing it too.
Yes. Yeah, it was a silent ride home.
She was salty for sure.
Y'all a couple. Obviously, y'all sat next to each other. So
Yeah.
just it was either gonna be her or you.
Right. So,
But she thinking the y'all teams. That's
Right.
the problem. She's like, you got my back.
and I wish I could, but baby, I gotta play these cards. I gotta play these
That
cards.
night, she knew how competitive you were.
Right, well,
She never touched you
exactly.
again.
Exactly. Have y'all ever got into it with somebody that you was like, well, of course you have. Like, we played a game, we played 2K, we played card games. Has it ever got heated to a point where there was no return?
Nah, I don't think so.
Crazy stuff has happened and it's been said on Xbox for sure.
Niggas playing video games is different, especially when you got other people, instigating the shit. But if you just play at that kind of environment, it's no niggas that's laughing in the background or doing that extra shit.
Yeah.
I feel like
niggas there.
if you had a house event and then that kind of stuff happens, that person really just didn't like you. He had a whole bunch of stuff building up.
If somebody beats you
Like, tripping over
cars,
got crazy.
Yeah, tripping over cars.
You gave him 40 cars and whatnot. He was like, man, if you
Bernie Mac though. Bernie Mac said his uncle and his auntie was tripping over some Uno. So I mean, it can happen. I believe it.
I think it happens more in spades than it does Uno.
Spades for sure. Spades because you play with a team.
Yeah.
So like your teammate is scroozing.
Mm-hmm. Or if you cheating, or y'all trying to talk over the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people have. Yeah, it's families been ruined because of that stuff.
Niggas be playing poker too. Niggas gamble on poker. So.
Oh, never learned that.
Yeah, dice games.
I want to learn poker.
Yeah, that's money.
Dice is man. I like to shoot dice. I enjoy watching it. I probably wouldn't shoot because I'm not a gambler.
Casinos only.
I love. I like watching niggas shoot dice on the street. The game it's a little bit more direct. A little easier to understand on the street.
We used to do it in JUCO. We used to do it in JUCO to feed ourselves. We would shoot dice and we would play tunk.
Or not eat anything.
Nah, you gonna get that refund check come through. We gonna make sure we get a bag of burgers.
To the dice game and the niggas start plucking you. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna get a bag of burgers on that tunk every night.
A bag of burgers to Brown?
$5, 5 burgers every night.
I'm crying. Man,
Bag of burgers.
Man, so we here like we probably at the halfway point episode, man. I think it's time to get something off your chest. We do this every episode, and this is a segment where you either say something, you got something good to say, you got something bad to say. Just a platform you finally like, man, let me go ahead and talk my shit real quick. It's time to get something off your chest. We gotta let the guests go last. Dog, you got something to get off your chest? Mine might be long, so.
No, I haven't. I've had a pretty good week this week. Typically I have a lot to complain about. It's the Midwest, so it is. I mean, the temperature is unforgiving. I mean, it's bricky as hell. We said that at the beginning. But I had some good food on Thursday. My team won. Mm-hmm. I would have had something to get off my chest had we had lost. But I'm
You was nervous in the first quarter?
I was nervous after the second play of the game for our offense for sure. But I'm in good spirits right now, so I'm up. I don't have anything.
Mm-hmm. Mine might be long. You want me to
go ahead?
Last Sunday, all right, y'all buckle in real quick because this might be a little bit. So last Sunday we leaving the Friendsgiving. We had a little Friendsgiving. We leaving a party. We picking out. We taking shit down to the car. Like my car is parked across the street on. It's like Douglas and Market. So my car's parked across the street. You got to pay parking and shit now. So, I go to my car. I move my car to the front of the building. Like if anybody has a car with a key fob, when you close your door. And your car is on still, you close your door, your shit lock. It make a noise that lock behind you. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that if you got a car with a key fob, right? So we put half the shit in the car. We go back up to get the rest of the shit. So we chop it up for probably like 5 minutes before we get the last coolers, bottles and stuff like that to bring down to the car. Nigga, we get down the elevator. I'm walking out with a cart full of shit. I hit the corner, my car is no longer where it needs to be. Gone.
Skr.
Oh, they've been watching.
My car was gone, bro. So my heart dropped. My heart is in my ass. I'm like, bro, there's no way. I'm tripping. The spot that I was in is obviously no one's there. It's an empty spot.
I'm back somewhere else.
I'm holding hope.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the street hitting the alarm.
Like they just forgot.
Or something like, bro, hitting the alarm like, please. I'm like, this shit, it's around. Like I'm tripping.
Yeah.
No one really just took my car on a Sunday after we just had a Friendsgiving. I gotta go to work in the morning. Niggas really didn't just get off on that.
He thinking about, okay, maybe I shouldn't have took this and just dropped it off somewhere.
Right. So I'm hitting my car's nowhere in sight. I hit the end of the block. I'm walking back. I'm like, let me go ahead and be proactive. I'm gonna call the police now.
Let me call the authorities.
Yeah, I'm not about to play the game with these niggas. I'm not about to be sitting here hot, man, steaming and not shit get done. Let me go ahead and be proactive. I'm gonna call the police. I need to report my car is being stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm walking through there like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you know where the car is at, like how to, detail like my shit. I got the auto tag on the back. My fender is a little messed up at the front. Just giving my descriptions, man. So I walk back down to the homies. They trying to console a nigga like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. Like, shit, damn, I can't believe this happened. What you mean, in my car?
Yeah.
Half of it.
Yeah.
Like all of the stuff that was at the Friendsgiving.
At the Friendsgiving, yeah. And then the shit that's my personal shit.
Yeah.
The shit just like my car. So I'm gonna explain. So I call, it's like 9:00, 9:30, 10. It's like around that time. So, and mind you, I had just didn't pay my insurance. So the first thing I do is get on the Progressive app and pay my insurance for the month before I report any claim or anything like that. So let me go ahead and pay this because if money is tight, my car insurance is gonna be the last thing I'm paying. I ain't gonna cap. You know what?
I gotta pay mine because I gotta
for the car note
for my job, my city.
Okay, yeah. For me, that's the last thing I'm paying.
Not for me.
Mine's an auto for sure.
I gotta have it.
Yeah. So me personally, the last thing I'm paying is my car insurance.
Absolutely.
But so I go ahead, go on the Progressive app, pay that real quick. So then I'm just like, niggas is just kind of like, damn, this shit crazy as fuck. And I'm kind of like, I'm the type of person like, I'm not about to sit here and be hot like, nigga. I'm like kind of like not laughing at all, but like I'm cracking jokes and shit. But I'm low key like, fuck. Yeah. I'm going through fuck. My car is paid off in the next month. Like, I gotta pay my car. My car about to be paid off. Like, nigga, what if I just paid this insurance? They're not gonna take my claim. Like, I'm thinking of all the worst shit that could possibly happen. So, I get to the crib. Alan take me to the crib or whatever. We smoking in the car. I need some type of shit to get me
stress reliever.
Yeah, a little unstressed. Get to the car. I'm really laying in my bed. Like, I ain't getting in the shower. I'm like rubbing my bald head. Like, damn, what the fuck am I about to do? Nigga, I'm about to lay down, go to sleep. I get a phone call from the police. Like, is this Grayson? Like, yes, yeah, here it is.
In fact, it is.
We found your car.
Wow. One night.
2 hours later, or even an hour later.
They just need a ride.
And the thing is, I left my car. My gas light was on. I was gonna get gas at the end, when the party was over. So the niggas couldn't go far.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna come up eventually.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna put gas in.
Right.
It's in my car.
Right. I had like 9 miles empty. Last minute. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it costs to be. Sometimes it pays to procrastinate.
Yeah.
But so I go have a ride, go pick up the car or whatever. I get to the car, the police is waiting there, and it's like in the back. Like I dropped the picture. Like it's in the back of some like woods behind an apartment, bro. Whoa. Like they got my shit like backed in to like you can't have my phone. I can show you. It was like backed into behind an apartment complex. So I like opened the car, like. See if there was any damages, anything was stolen, no damages. But he took everything. I don't know if it was a dude. Somebody took everything out of my glove compartment, out of my dash, like all my shit's all over the place. I could tell he was trying to steal some shit from my trunk. Like he had my drill motor and my battery and like a bag. He was ready to take my shit.
Yeah.
Some shit. Like, I had a weed eater back there, but I didn't have nothing crazy. Like, that's some shit that can be replaced easily. I had all my work badges all over the place. My keys to the building.
He was looking for something.
Yeah, he was just going
looking for
through
something.
cash money.
So like, but he had like left like some a hoodie or some clothes in there too. That nigga was about to go to sleep. He was about to camp out in that car. This was about to be his car for the night, or however long he could keep it. Because I opened the car door, the seat was all the way leaned back, like he was about to get comfortable.
He was kicking in that motherfucker.
Yeah, so I was definitely
I
sick
can only
to my
imagine
stomach.
walking out and not seeing my car.
Sick to my stomach, bro. Here's where my shit was at.
And the police found it.
Police found it.
Oh yeah, you was about to look up in about 6 months, and that shit had weeds all over it.
Yeah,
The nature was about to take care of that car.
yeah. So I get in the car,
That's deep in the woods, right? How did they find that?
bro. I don't know. I did like.
Oh, he was bootlegging.
Yeah.
He was selling moonshine. He was like a stack or smokestack.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. But
He thought he had a treehouse.
he thought he was about to be feeling good on me. But I get in the car, my shit on zero gas, because zero's empty. So I asked the police, like, y'all got a gas can in your car? I can get some gas in. They ain't got no gas can. I'm like, okay, well, I ended up making it to the gas station. My car ended up running fine. Everything ended up being okay. But for that 2 minute, 5 minute time span, when I walked out and didn't see my car,
Yeah.
nothing compares.
Yeah.
You ever see that Mr. Krabs picture when everything else is bugged? He's like, yeah. So that was my son. That was the end of my Sunday and start of my Thanksgiving week.
Friendsgiving for sure.
That's crazy. It's just crazy to think because I've never had a situation like that. And so your car was on.
Car was on.
was
Keys was on me though. I had my keys on me.
Oh, you got to push start.
Right, yeah. So you know the key fob, you're supposed to lock mine.
I thought if the key fob isn't in the car, then it automatically cuts off.
No.
Nah. Mine automatically locks when you shut the door and you got the keys on you.
But is that when it started or is that when it's off?
When it started.
Oh, okay.
Because it was started.
I got an uncle who no matter where we go, that's what he always he never turns the car off.
Yeah.
He always just jumps out and goes inside. Quick trip, no matter where we're at. And
This is not the 70s.
yeah, I mean, you've learned the lesson though, right?
What? Yeah, my shit's going. Get turned off and I'm locking shit, making sure my shit locked every time.
You gotta learn the hard way, and obviously this wasn't as hard as it could have been.
Oh, that was the best result out of a bad situation.
How do you think they found it? How did they tell you that they found it?
I don't know. They just felt like, because it was like you could see, like if you was looking for the car, you could see it from the street. It was like it was on Waco, so if you were just driving by Waco and you look, you could probably like. But they said a neighbor that was in an apartment complex had called like this is suspicious.
Yeah.
Somebody doing some.
Where you parked it was suspicious. Like if you would have just put it in a regular parking spot, you'd been better off.
He tried to be weird about it because you got a car that niggas got. Like I do too, and I mean it would be hard to find my car if it was lost.
The problem was he was trying
hard.
to back in, not show the license plate, and also try to get stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Like without people noticing.
Yeah, but I mean, he ain't a fucking car thief. Obviously, he don't know what the fuck to do. He probably first time.
Shout out to the good Samaritans out there that are willing to call the police for in your area.
And shout out, we don't really fuck with the police, but
Shout out to WPD.
Shout out to the police for doing their
shout
job.
out to WPD.
Doing
There's a
your
black
job.
man too. There's a black police officer, so shout out to WPD, man.
Thanks for doing your job.
So sometimes, never mind. We just gonna give
Yeah,
thanks.
that's why I said
We
don't
gonna give
fuck with the
thanks.
police.
Yeah, we just gonna give thanks. Shout out to
y'all.
Devontae, man.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Devontae.
Shout out to the policemen that I do know.
Right, exactly. So that's what I need to get off my chest, man.
Thank you.
Anything you got off your chest?
Okay, just to get off, just randomly.
Yeah,
just
hot take or just story like that or just something. Yeah, you had to tell the people.
Comfort is like the new addiction. I feel like being comfortable is what people don't want to admit what they're chasing after, instead of all of the things that could come good out of being uncomfortable. And like going back to what you asked in the beginning about how I've been feeling about like just what's been going on, I feel like uncomfortability is the most important thing that you could continue to put yourself in order to get to the next level. When you are comfortable, you're only going to be complacent. You're only going to stay stagnant and be the same person that you were. And you're going to look up 4 months, 6 months later, and you're not going to be in the position you want to be. And yeah, being comfortable is an addiction. You can see it in social media where no one wants a job, but everybody wants to make content and make money off of social media. You can see it in just like everybody wants to work from home, even though employers telling them to go back to work, and you rather to lose your job because you've been in the crib for 2 years. People are willing to risk it all for comfort, and I'm not mad at wanting to be comfortable, but you have to put in the work to be comfortable, and the only way to get there is to be uncomfortable. And so people got it mixed, and it's just the microwave living that we have going on right now, and everybody wants it quick, but you got to be willing to stay down for the come up.
Do you now to add on to that? Do you feel like at what point is comfort like, okay, I can finally rest, I can finally I've done enough? Like, do you feel like there's like a milestone like you got to hit to get to that point, or it's just kind of like I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer.
I feel like you have time, you have time limits to be comfortable, but then you have to get back to work.
Okay.
Like you celebrate your achievements. Yes, you've worked so hard for this. You take some time for a debrief. You take some time to reset, but then you gotta get back to work, because just like the dollar, it's always gonna depreciate. Like wherever you at right now, it ain't gonna always be perfect. At any moment, it can be taken away from you. So when you do get comfortable, that's when that stuff's gonna happen. So I feel like you got moments and pockets where you should definitely appreciate how far you've came, but at all times, like just in life, you got to always learn something new. You do something new.
That's a good get something off of your chest for sure. I can attest.
I'm just seeing it too much right now, like, and I understand like where we're at, fine, like in the economy and financially and stuff like that, but at that point, like, why aren't you trying to go not be fear-mongered into what they trying to do for you, like to you? Like, I'd rather sit here and be like, okay, well, now it's time to go pick up a job. Now it's time to figure out a hustle. Now it's going, instead of sitting here and being like, you know what, I don't got money to buy for my kid presents for my kids for Christmas. No, like, it's like, go get on Amazon Flex, you feel me? Like, go do what's uncomfortable. Like, you don't want to wake up early, start getting up early and getting shit done. It get to a point where you can only give yourself excuses for too long until you be like, all right, you know what, I am lazy.
Yeah.
Like, you got to just say for what it is. Like, you don't want to take accountability of your laziness.
Yep. I think that, I mean, some people are just, don't want more for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. So I think that's the question that was posed earlier. We talked about, like, would y'all chase y'all dreams if y'all knew you might fail publicly? Like, if you would, if you're putting yourself out there, like, maybe it's not content. Maybe you are, I don't know what other way you can fail publicly if it's not really, content. Or you could push to say, like, oh, I'm about to try to shoot my shot to go back and play football, right, professionally, right? You grinding, trying to trace your dreams, and then you never make the team, or you get cut, or like you never even get a tryout, right? Would you still even try to go for it?
That's your passion. That's what you wanted to do. That was like something that was a fire within you. So you should feel good that you at least tempted, because there's a lot of people that ain't even attempting. I feel like in this world, you got to throw stuff at the wall. And you got to see what sticks. Like, not everything gonna stick. Not everything's gonna be for you. But like, one of my OGs always told me is like, I wouldn't want to be on my deathbed being like, I wish I woulda. I wish I would have tried harder. I wish I would have went harder. I wish I would have attempted this. Boom, boom, boom. Like, being a wish I woulda type person is what I don't want to be. I want to at least try everything that possibly and see what's for me. And if you don't try, you ain't never gonna know.
Yeah. Dolph, what you think?
I would probably say the opposite. If people are comfortable, they don't want to do shit, then more power to them. I don't tend to get involved with how other people are getting down. If you find some complacency in your life and you feel like that's suited for you, then I'll support you in that. And if you feel like you are meant to do more, or your life is meant to have more purpose than you feel like it has, then I'm all for that too.
I feel like I'm agree with you, but at the same time, it'd be the ones that if you're complacent, I don't want to hear you complaining. Like, it's the difference being complacent and then complaining about where you at. If you complain about where you're at, like, you got to step out of that and do something different.
But some people, they complacent, they don't complain.
Yes.
So yeah, but I mean, as long as you're not fucking with me, I don't give a fuck. That's really how I feel about everything. But I mean, some people say like, well, nobody cares anymore. That's part of the problem. Like, no one gives a fuck anymore, and that's where we're going wrong. Because more people should care, and there's certain shit that I do care about.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of shit that I don't. And what the fuck other people are doing is one of them,
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear the complaints either, But you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's the reality. So
Right.
I like to complain. Everybody likes to complain. That's a part of me enjoying, letting me know I'm alive. So saying I can point the fucking finger at something, So I mean, I like doing that my damn self. But I also like feeling the. Feeling the feeling you get when you achieve something, or you accomplish something, or you have a goal and you reach it. And I also kind of like the feeling of having a goal and not reaching it. So you know what you got to do to get better, or you can make some kind of improvement. So it's good and bad and everything. I enjoy it all.
Yeah.
You gotta take the ups with the down, and I feel like, like Dar. I mean, I feel a little bit of both, because like, if you want to get somewhere and you're not putting in the work, then like you only doing yourself a disservice, right? If you feel like, especially but it comes to a point, right? If you got people that's dependent on you, you got little ones depending on you, you got a family that's dependent on you, then you need to get up and take care of what you need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit around and be, wishing and watching on TikTok like, damn, I wish I could live this lifestyle. We're scrolling like, damn, I wish I could feed this to my family. Scrolling, damn, I wish I could take my family on this trip.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't, if you got, it is like, for us three, we all single, like, don't got kids. So we got like more free will than a lot of people.
Yeah.
So like, if we're complaining about where we're at in this position, you can be complacent because you only caring about yourself, or like and a lot of people feel like they get that push when they got somebody that's like dependent on them, And some people just naturally have that push. So some people just don't have it, and they have people that depend on them, and
they ain't never gonna do shit.
right. You know what I'm saying? That their position is it's gonna take somebody in their family, or somebody like that came up and like, man, I can't go through what we just went through. Somebody got to break the generation,
or you're gonna end up getting something taken away from you to make you have to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we're just talking about like entrepreneurship or boom. This could be in your job that you enjoy, but why would you want to sit in the same position for 18 years when you could have been a manager? You could have been, in a different position to get you that lifestyle. We're not saying that everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody needs to be trying to do content, boom. But what if you do have a job that you enjoy? What is stopping you from going to get that certification? Or that something to elevate your position in that company.
But like you said, though, like, my grandpa worked. He drove the school bus or the bus for like 30 years. So like, some people, like my aunts, work at Cessna for 30 years. Doing the same position, and they cool. Like, they cool with just doing that. They don't want the extra, responsibilities, or like, I don't want to oversee people or stuff like that.
Driving a bus is a thankless job, but believe it or not, we need people to drive the buses, right?
Definitely.
We would be fucked if people didn't drive kids to school every day.
Right.
Or if they didn't drive, somebody has to do that job. Now, I don't know your uncle, but I'm imagining he don't got a $300,000 house.
Right.
Now, is that bad?
No, yeah.
But because he did a public service that niggas needed, absolutely had to have to get to work, to get to school, so that you can have your kids in school, so that you can go to work, but he didn't become a millionaire, and that's not a bad thing.
And we definitely, and
live
like,
within your means.
Yeah, for
Live
sure.
within your means is very important nowadays, especially because social media can definitely make you feel like you need the most, or you need to elevate, you need to keep buying clothes, you need to
Right.
get the most updated stuff, like you need to have the right furniture to record your videos or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the most organic shit be the stuff that pop, especially TikTok done showed that. It'd be women in bonnets, it'd be the houses that got like, man, Castanet blew up because a rat ran in the back of his house, in the
Right.
back of his stream, you know, like it'd be the most organic stuff, like the normal people. Like I feel like when you try to make your house or your environment look staged, that's when people be like, okay, bro, like, are you really doing,
Yeah.
you know, are you doing this? Like, what are you doing it for?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of people out here that's winning.
And some people, I mean, it
Organically.
is both ways. Like some people look at it like, oh, I can really like this is motivating me. I'm not a person that looks at somebody else's life and be like, damn, I really want to achieve this, or like, you know. And some people maybe give tips and I'd be like, okay, like you can use that in your life and stuff. But I'm personally like, I like the more organic shit. Like, then you just, baby girl, you just woke up, you got your bonnet on, you about to tell a story about how you done got out of a situation from last night. Like that's what. Oh, they're about to catch my story. Now, if it's a dude just like in a fly car, like yeah, like I don't know the behind the scenes of that. Like, what if that car is rented? Like, what if that's not your whip? Like, what did you do to? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just never know. And
A lot of
like,
the time, it is purpose behind it, because a lot of times they make those content and it'd be like brand deals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I know content creators for sure. They'll like their birthday weekend, they'll get like a Cadillac gifted to them to drop for the weekend or whatnot. So it'd be situations like that, you know, for the content, like people that are elevated in content. But
yeah, what is there like what if a sponsorship or an endorsementship, it doesn't align with your core values, or but it aligns with your pocket value? Are you willing to kind of, you know, sway one way just for like, let me see, if maybe it may only be a month. Like you may have to do something that's not really your niche or not really your target audience, but it's about to pay your bills for the month. Are you willing to sway on that?
he looked like he want to say something.
If you want me to say first, that's all you gotta say.
No, I thought you
I'll
were.
go first. Yeah, if for the right number, yeah. Now, what I won't do, what I absolutely won't fucking do, is I won't come out and say anything about any of the homies. Like if I had if I got famous and I had a friend that ended up going to jail for murder or whatever, I'm not speaking on that. But. Or the second thing is, if they have a situation where it's like, oh, some shit happened in the black community, let's go get a nigga to go talk to the niggas to calm them down. I'm not doing that for no. I wouldn't do that either. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'll sell out for that bag without a shadow of a doubt.
I feel like I'm more of a long term thinker when it comes to it. Like, is that somewhere that I definitely want the bag, right? But if it's something that's gonna hinder my the projection that I want to go and the things that I want to do, then I probably will. Just not all good money is good money. Just kind of like how I was speaking about earlier, where like I had the opportunity to be on The Bachelor. Boom! It just personally doesn't align to what I think and how I want to be seen in the public eye. Like, yes, I can post content where people do look at me like, you know, in an attractive way, but I don't want to be sitting on camera pursuing a woman that I really don't like, kissing and trying to fakeably tell someone how I want to feel for them and I want a future. Because now you look at me as a liar. And that's what you're not about to sit here and say is that, you know what, we seen you on camera in 4K, you lying to this woman. So this is how you act to all women, you know, like, so some stuff like that I'm cool on. But like brand deals and like, I'm gonna pick stuff that aligns.
Yeah. Well, even like speaking on that, like people like, oh, like Grayson needs to be on Pop the Balloon. Like, no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that because that's not just what I want to do. Like, maybe people want to see it or would tune in or get followers or get engagement, but that's not what I want to do. This is not why I do this shit. I'm not trying to be like you said, The Bachelor or be the dating podcast. You know, it's like we talk about what happens in real life, but I'm not doing no pop the balloon or no.
I understand why people do it though.
Right, I get it.
To get their name out, to get like that buzz. But what a lot of people don't do is capitalize off of this shit that they do. So they'll get on pop the balloon, they have a clip that go viral, but then they ain't got a month worth of content to just blast. They ain't got thought about the email marketing. They ain't thought about the strategic rollouts. They ain't thought about how I can monetize off of this. They ain't got nothing set up. So what was the point of even doing it?
But then you look at it like, oh, they were just on there to get they not, you know, they just on there to get their content off.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think so. We talk about getting the bag. We talk about, you know, getting a lump sum of money, right? It just sparked a question in my mind. Do you feel like you're in the position now, like with your money management, or with your like your situation, how you keep your money or spend your money or save your money, that you wouldn't trick the bag off?
No, I would need a crazy bag not to trick it off.
Yeah.
I would need a crazy bag because people say that dumb shit all the time. And we got friends that are like, oh, if I had 100,000, I'd roll that over, flip that over 2 times, and then have $1 million or whatever it is. I wouldn't know the first thing to do if I had 100,000. I'm sure niggas could tell me 1,000,000 fucking things to do that they ain't never fucking done before, that they heard on the fucking internet, or they got some uncle or fucking some shit that they told them. But they ain't never done anything close to that because they ain't never had 100,000 fucking dollars. So no, I wouldn't know. I would need a crazy.
You would need a crazy to not trick it off. Yeah. And I feel. What do you think? Where you want me to go?
No, I honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I'm financially responsible enough to save some. Now I'm gonna get it out of my system.
Yeah.
We about to go do something fun, or I might go on a trip or do boom. But I'm gonna financially like make sure that I'm good for a couple of months, or I'm good, or I will invest it or something, like in at least like put it in my stock portfolio or something like that. But I definitely agree. I'm gonna get it out of my system. Like I might get a new car. You feel me? Like I might get something, something that I've been wanting for a while. But I'm gonna definitely make sure that, because I know how content come, and it's in waves. I know how that bag come. It's in waves. It's not always like I'm gonna get.
But it might not be content. It might not be content. You just have, sometimes shit just happen. You might just end up with a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Error in your favor. Right. Collect $200,000.
Yeah, or like maybe like let's say, God forbid, somebody hits your car, and they just you can sue them. You fuck around, you get a $20,000 check. You know what I'm saying? But you perfectly fine health. Like you just end up suing the police. You know what I'm saying? Like you just end up coming into a lot of money, right? And then they got to be content. You just be like your regular life shit. Like I would think
that's a blessing.
Exactly. But are we gonna blow that? And I feel like I know I'm not in a position to be like, I'm about to be so super financially smart with this bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I have debt and shit I need to pay off. But I just got 20 bands.
Yeah.
I ain't never at once.
I'm getting out of debt first. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's what we say now. But do I actually have the discipline to do that? Is my thing.
Everybody says they will run into the burning building to save that innocent child, but you never fucking know until you feel how hot the flames are.
Right.
That's what and niggas can tell you 100 million different things to do with the money once you get it. But they ain't never had it to know. Yeah. So how the fuck they gonna tell you? That's the thing with that. I would go, like I said, the number would have to be crazy. And I used to say this all the time. Like they had that famous show with the NBA athletes going broke. Yeah. And they would,
those numbers are
crazy. Caucasian people, some niggas too, but they would always say like, I can't believe how would they spend all that money? But it costs money to buy whips. Yeah. It costs money to buy chains. It costs money to take your homies with you. Yeah. It costs money to take your cousins and your uncles with you.
I feel that's the best part about me growing up in the West. I don't gotta act that way though. Like niggas that lived in Miami and lived in California and stuff, they really be wanting the 2 cars and boom, like the fat houses and bro. I really live in Oklahoma. My rent ain't that much. I honestly feel like
more modest living.
Yeah, I feel like I don't need, like I'm not trying to live in a sky rise or something like that. Like it would be nice to, but like is it needed in the Midwest? No. So I don't.
That's a good point.
I don't think that I would bloat.
If you had money, you live in Oklahoma. If you made $1 million a year, you live in Oklahoma.
No.
Okay.
But I feel like, but the thing is, like, you know, you walk into the homie house, like niggas will walk into this crib, like, oh, y'all got a nice crib.
Yeah,
like,
it
niggas,
is.
y'all living cool. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, they might see this in Miami, but like, this just a, you know, niggas, like, so I think the perspective of like where we at kind of changes.
Yeah.
I do agree with you though, Langston. I would absolutely live modestly if I had it, but to say I couldn't spend it, is insane.
Yeah, for sure.
We can all spend it.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
And,
spend it.
and I probably would. Like, I like technology. Like, I like weird shit. Like, I would upgrade my computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that gets
I might get a
expensive.
double PC. Like,
I might just buy another one. That gets expensive quick, you know? Shit is expensive.
For sure.
I'm the same way with that. I spend more money on technology and like
I spend
the
a lot
stuff
of
that
money
I
on
enjoy
technology.
doing than it is. Like, man, I've been having my car for a while. It's been paid off
Like,
for a long
I'm
time.
the type of nigga that I don't need a new car.
Yeah.
I don't have to go out and buy new shoes and stuff like that. But for like the things I enjoy, I'll go.
But if your mom asked you for a car, you'd buy it. If you
if I had it, for sure, you for
And how
sure.
many
needed
times?
it.
Yeah.
How many times? If she asked for a house and you had it, you do that.
Yeah.
If your dad asked for a car, you buy him one. You know what I'm saying?
If they needed it.
If
I'm one of
your
those people.
homies
I'm
wanted to
still
go,
like, if
y'all
you-
went on a vacation. You paid for the vacation, right? You paid for the plane, and you know
Vacation different.
that shit gets expensive.
Yeah, facts. I feel you. No, for sure.
Y'all go to the club, you get $1 Dom Perignon. Shit gets expensive. You like to go out, you like to go out. You like to have a good time. You get a shot of
A lot of people don't know how to say
13.
no.
It's $300 fucking.
A lot of people don't know how to say no though too when they get in those situations.
I'm one of them niggas.
Especially when it's like then there's pretty women around. They ask for bottles. They want shots. They
Now
want
that
to
I don't got a problem saying no to,
Yeah.
but if all the niggas that we grew up with together, and then one of us finally get money, especially if it was me, I don't know how I would say no to niggas. Now I'm not finna just be paying your rent. But when we go out, I'm gonna pay for it. When we go out to eat, I'm gonna pay for it. Yeah. If I get a deal on something, then you got that same deal.
And I just think if I was to come up on that shit like that, well, let's just say fuck this, like your content should blow up, our content should blow up. Niggas is eating good, like eating great. Like I would keep in mind who was around during that time though.
Yeah, I know who my friends are.
I like my friends and like. Who was here for the journey?
Yeah.
Who was reposting? Who was showing up to these events? Who was?
But a lot of people will do. A lot of people will do bare minimum just so they can be there, just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they'll be like, they sing you, they like appreciate your stuff, but then you be like, I don't even see your stuff. Like, and I pay attention to everything, you know, like, or you know, I don't know. I personally don't even care for that stuff no more, honestly, because it'd be strangers that support my shit way more.
No, the people that you don't know are gonna make you rich. That's
people that you don't know.
The people that you know, though, the strangers are gonna be the ones that support you the most. That's what I'm saying, and that's just and it's like I don't look at it any certain way specifically because I just know that's how it goes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to idolize the homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's not like
it's not idolizing, though. Yeah. That wouldn't be idolizing. I feel like
people will idolize the people that they're support. Like I'm sure there are supporters, that people that are in your chat, people that are in that repost your TikToks, that are in your comments, that are in your DMs, that idolize. Like I cannot wait until Langston posts another TikTok. I cannot wait till Langston gets on another stream. There, have your notifications up. Like I'm about to be tapped in.
Idolize is throwing them off a little bit.
Yeah, but idolize maybe not been the right word.
A step is under idolize.
Right, fan or something like that. And like, but it should be that way though.
I just fuck with your shit. If I fuck with your shit, I fuck with your shit.
Exactly. And I'm not asking nobody, if you don't like my content and you're my friend, I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm about to let me fucking reshare this shit just because he's the homie.
Yeah. Don't do that.
If you don't
do that.
Yeah. Not everything is for everybody.
Yeah.
But it don't take effort to just at least acknowledge that they are doing something like with a like.
Yeah.
You don't have to share this to your audience because your audience might be different than mine. If you on there doing Pop the Balloon and my shit is about Christian talk, I'm not gonna be reposting your stuff, but that don't mean that I don't mess with what you doing.
Yeah.
Like you still I don't mind liking, like, bro, I like, man, that I feel like I've got a lot to where I'm at now is because I do be supporting other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's how I go, because they don't mind now. They don't mind liking your shit, repairing shit. You done laughed at some shit that they done posted, and you done even swiped up and be like, oh, this shit funny or some shit like that. So it's just bridging gaps, honestly. So
it's just really people will sit here and be like, I care for you and I want to see you do good, but I don't want to see you do better than me.
A lot of people are like that. I don't think I have too many people like that around my circle.
No.
But like, no, there's people like that for sure.
Yeah, that's why I say I know who to take with me. I know the friends that's in my life for sure.
For sure. Yeah, no question about it, man.
And if you don't know, I advise you to just evaluate all the people who are in your life and to try to like eliminate certain people that might be taking you down, routes that you might want to be taken away from, that's distracting you from where you want to be.
And yeah,
we all have distractions and we all want to be better, but it takes sometimes to be silent and be by yourself to realize like, okay, I do need to like eliminate certain things, eliminate certain people. Not saying that you got to just not talk to them people ever again, but it's okay to say, no, I'm good on going out tonight. No, I'm good on like, who you gonna be with? I don't really want to associate myself with them people. Like I've like my sister for sure. She's on her spiritual journey, and I've seen her, and I applaud her because she's taught me how to do it, how to like step away from what she is not focused on, or if it's distracting her from where she's wanting to be and get. And I've seen her do it, and with her being someone that was once in a sorority and stuff and denounced and stuff like that, like I've seen her step out into uncomfortable, treacherous waters where people have attacked her for her being on a spiritual journey, and that makes them look crazy. Because how are you gonna hate on somebody from bettering themselves? And I just would love for more people to just understand that this is what they want to do with their life. Why are you so attached and have to have an opinion on what they want to do with their life?
Yeah, and it's rarely personal. It's rarely like somebody has something against you or what you're doing. It's like if you're taking a step away, it's not like a vendetta against. Like if I was to take a step back and somebody invited me out, it's like, I don't have anything against you or going out or anything like that. It's just not for me right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think people take a lot of things more personal than they need to be. And it's just like everybody has an opinion these days. Everybody's opinion is voiced on the internet, even in real life. So.
The problem is Black people like getting, they want to be funny on the internet.
Yep.
So we can't take nothing really serious on the internet. And that's why you shouldn't take anything serious because everybody going to have something to say or be able to judge. And everybody want to get that like or that repost or that, like just based off
or they want to be or they want to be first.
Yeah.
Or they want to be first. They want to be first.
Niggas definitely want to be first.
Niggas want to be first. They don't want to be right. They want to be first.
I don't want to be first. And I feel like I learned that on social media too. Like I don't have to be the first on the trend, but I can look and observe what people do on the trend and I can make it better in my own way. And you'll never see me first hopping on a trend, but I'll observe, I'll see what everybody else is doing, and then I switch it up and do it my own way. Yeah. I put my own twist on it or whatnot.
For sure. Man, well, we get into some sports news just real quick, man. Lane Kiffin has accepted a job to LSU. He's leaving Ole Miss, taking a job to LSU. Ole Miss said he cannot coach the playoff because Ole Miss is going to the playoffs, even though they did make it to the SEC championship game. So, honestly, I don't feel bad for Lane Kiffin. He drug this shit out as long he got as much publicity on this shit as much as possible. He knew he was already going to LSU and he just drug this shit out, making the decisions. Oh, I'm about to drop the decision at 9 a.m. or like, nigga, you knew for weeks that you was going to LSU.
Yeah.
And now Ole Miss is saying, no, you can't coach because you got to recruit. Like, you're going to be recruiting against us. It's the same area. You're going to be taking players like we talked about earlier. You cannot recruit on it because you might play. Let's say they're going to run. They're going to be playing into mid-January.
Yeah.
The portal opens around that time or so during or did they change it?
This year soon.
It opens around the bowl season.
Yeah.
So like you can't do both. You can't have both, Lane. So take your job at LSU. Congrats on your season at Ole Miss, and go from there.
Will they do that to the coaching staff as well? Because most coaches travel with their other coaches. So can the other coaches that are going to leave with him not coach as well?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know because they'll have to find an interim coach. So somebody's gonna have to stay and coach the team. So because they're going to the playoffs.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Ole Miss.
Yeah.
They like 6, I think. So
I know what they're ranked, but they're also losing their coach and their play caller. So you think they'll keep them in?
Yeah, they'll keep them in.
Shout out to that coach for being a dirtbag and losing all trust in the locker room and any locker room that he'll ever be in. I will never trust a coach that does that to a team in midseason. Fuck you.
That's very fair, very valid. But they do it all the time. Yeah. I don't really feel bad for them. A lot of people will say that the problem is the scheduling, the transfer portal opening up and doing all that stuff. And it is a problem. They do need to change the shit because you shouldn't have to recruit your own players back to your team while you're in the middle of a playoff run like Ohio State had to do last year. But that's just the reality of the sport. And it's also the reality that Kurt Signetti probably could have went somewhere else, but he just chose to stay with Indiana and sign the contract. Dan Lanning, he could have went somewhere last year and this year, but instead he chose to tell the media, I'm going to stay with Oregon and I'm not leaving. Yeah. So the fact of the matter is it's only a problem because you're choosing to leave a team that's going to the playoff and going to a different team that's within the same conference. So this is on Lane Kiffin, and you want the glamour that he's big on social media. He always wants the click in the post. And he's very good at his job, obviously. Sure. But, I would be suspect if I was LSU. Like, it's not like they win the championship every other year. Right. They kind of like every 10 years, kind of like Ohio State. And so who says if he has a couple good years that the Dallas Cowboys don't give him a fucking call and he upgrade on y'all asses? So.
Yeah.
And that good of a coach? You think that he could be in the NFL one day?
He was an NFL coach. He coached the Raiders.
Okay.
He's
back to
he's a good coach. That's what happens when you do good in college. They give you a chance to do good in the NFL.
Yeah, so
just like the players.
And like Langston, like as a former athlete, a college athlete, we've definitely lived in a different time. Like when we played, because like if a coach recruited us, we expected him to be there for 4 years, and we can't leave. Like we can leave, but we got to sit out a whole year. We just can't hop in the portal and go to the school next door and play. We came here to play under you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those players at Ole Miss came to play under Lane Kiffin, but they have the luxury of being like, okay, I see the scope of the land now, but with the playoffs, Lane Kiffin is leaving. Do they leave before the playoffs start?
Yeah,
does Trinidad, does the quarterback hit the portal before? Because you need to hit the portal to be able to get the top options.
Yeah. Just imagine working all year, grinding your ass off, get into the playoffs, and you're not gonna win the playoffs because you don't have a coach. Nor your whole locker room is discombobulated. No one's getting along. You got another coach calling plays that he ain't normally calling because he doesn't know personnel. He doesn't know his athletes. Yeah. That's the most important part, is a coach knowing what his athletes can do. Not the play call. It's like, what are you best at? Like, let me put you in position.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It creates a sticky situation because we haven't seen this happen before. So we'll see.
I'm taking a bet now. They're not making the playoffs. They're not going to put them in.
I think they are, but we'll see.
I think the committee always tries to take the easy way out. Yeah. Anytime it's with Florida State when they lost their quarterback.
There's only 4 at that time. There's only 4 teams, so it's like.
You're right. That's fair. Yeah. But I think they're gonna take the easy way out.
That'd be even worse.
That would be crazy. Out and put in Texas and make a lot of people happy.
Yeah,
I think that's what happens.
That would be crazy.
But that would be even worse to know that like a coach can just like determine.
But it's not just their coach. He's the coach and the play caller. He calls their plays. Yeah. So that's really the big problem.
It's crazy. We'll see. It's gonna be an interesting couple weeks. We'll keep y'all tapped in to what's going on.
That's big news right there.
Man, Lance, we appreciate you coming on. We had a lot of good conversation. We tapped into a lot of different topics, man. A lot of laughs, but a lot of real shit too, man. Mm-hmm. So where can they find you?
I want to say thank y'all for bringing me back. I enjoyed Thanksgiving, seeing everybody, hanging out with the friends. Man, I really appreciate it.
Paying $35 for a party.
38 because you had a card.
With the card.
Man, that's the craziest thing in Wichita. Y'all are not Houston. But I really, regardless, I pay for the experience because so if it costs that and I know that we gonna have a good time, let's just go ahead and do it. But yeah, thank you for letting me on the podcast, man. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at Langston2 Live. We got a lot of things coming up. And when I say a lot of things, I do have a lot of things in the pipeline. If you're an aspiring creator or someone that wants to make content, make sure you join the community, the Champion Circle. Come and join the Discord. I have a lot of things that's going to be given to the community that will help you and navigate you of this social media, journey that you got going on, and just helping out. And it don't cost nothing. So y'all just join the community because I want to give out the free game because I'm going through it. And I'll be having stuff that hit my table in my land that don't align, like we spoke about earlier, that I would love to pass on to someone or that might be in that atmosphere, and it'll align better for you. So
For sure, man. Tap in. Make sure you tap in on our guests. You tap in with the Workshop Podcast because there's always work to be done. Darv, you got anything?
No, appreciate you, brother, coming on.
For sure.
Always a pleasure. G-Work. Another week in the books. Christmas time coming up.
Yeah, make sure you respect the fee. The best school in the fucking land. How about that? And just like that,
Never too
we
late.
out.
subscribe.